advise. To Ernest Nadeau, 30 years of building with excellence. Here is your token from employees who care a lot about you. And if you'd like to say a few words.
Okay, thank you, Mark. I commend you for memorizing the speech I wrote. In any case, I want to first of all thank everyone who has come here tonight to help us celebrate this important event in our history. And everyone that's here has had a part in the success, whatever success Nadeau Corporation has had in some form or fashion. So I want everyone to give yourself a round of applause because we can't do it alone. Today would have been my father's 94th birthday. He lived.
All right.
And I wish he was here to celebrate this. His name was also Ernest, but everyone knew him as Red, and that's why I've got the red right here tonight for my father. My dear mother Claire, who was a woman's liber before anyone ever thought of what women's liberation was, and she told me a lot about spunk and fortitude and going the extra mile. And she recently celebrated her 90th birthday. And I'm looking forward 10 years down the road for our 40th anniversary party. And my mother's 100th anniversary. Also, I'm going to tell a quick couple of little stories because we're going to, first of all, let me just say this, the entertainment tonight. Everyone knows I'm a big music lover. We have Dave Mason. Am I speaking loud enough into this thing? Okay. We have Dave Mason, who's a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He played with a few bands you might have heard of called the Rolling Stones, Eric Clapton. He played with Jimi Hendrix, a fairly good guitar player. Traffic was his group.
Bring on the music.
Dave is also a songwriting excellence. He's written Feeling All Right, the famous Joe Cocker song. And his own biggest hit was We Just Disagree. He's a fabulous entertainer. I've seen him a number of times, and we're all going to be in for a wonderful show tonight. And I'm even having my mother come, and it might be the first rock and roll show she's in the business. But she's coming tonight, whether she knows it or not. I got a couple quick stories to tell. I got two car wash stories to tell. Okay? One of them, you know, where things can only be if they're true. You can't make this story up. And my family will know which one I'm going to tell about my dearly departed grandfather as well. Many years ago, my uncles had a gas station down on Point Street in Providence, across from what was then Coro's Jewelry. And that was the medical facility. And my grandfather was probably in his mid-70s at the time, and back when people pumped gas, he would pump gas and also try to charm the women and so forth, as was his wont. And one day, one of my uncles said to him, "Hey, Pop, take this car down to the Allen's Avenue car wash and get a wash for us, one of the customers' cars." So my grandfather duly went down and went to the Allen's Avenue car wash and came back, a few minutes later. And my uncle says to him, "Pop, what are you driving? That's not the car you went with." And my grandfather said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Come out, the car was there." And he says, "I just drove it back." So you can imagine going to a car wash and losing your car in a car wash. So that's a fabulous story about my grandfather. But just 2 days ago, I think I joined him in the car wash genre, and it'll live in history forever, my own car wash story. I came back from a long trip out to Northampton, Massachusetts, where I'm going to be doing a job, actually a dispensary for the cultivation facility that grows the marijuana that we're going to be constructing. And I stopped in the car wash on Route 1 in North Attleboro, and you go in the car wash and you put in neutral, and the conveyor takes you from there. Well, I don't want to waste 2 minutes of time in the car wash, so I'm fumbling around while the car's going through the car wash and so forth. And I must have accidentally hit the lever in the console to drive, because when I looked up, I was about 3 feet from the car in front of me. And I hit the brakes, and I said, oh God, and put it in neutral. Then I stood there stayed there for about a minute, and beeping the horn, and finally the guy who run this show must have put me back on the conveyor, because all I know, I get out without a scratch. So anyway, that's my own car wash story that will go down in history. But anyway, I want to thank everyone again for coming in tonight. We're going to have, this is just the beginning, we'll have a wonderful night. When we're ready to go to the show, we're going to leave from this exit over here. We're on the balcony. You can then walk downstairs to your seats. And an intermission, you're welcome to come back. The bar will still be open. I might be collecting money at that time, but we'll to pay for the thing. We'll see how that goes. So anyway, that's the itinerary again. It's going to be a fabulous night, everyone. Thank you again so much for coming.